Hello, I'm Penny and I want to share my middle grade March TBR. Middle Grade March is a month-long readathon started by Krista at Books and Jam and Katie from Life Between Words. This year, they've also added Amanda from The Curly Reader. I've participated in Middle Grade March every single year since it began. Middle grade is one of my favorite genres, subsections, whatever you want to call it. I love reading that type of books and story, and I love to take part in this readathon. So, they decided to do 5 prompts. You don't have to use any of the prompts. If you read a single middle grade book this month, you have participated. Myself, I think I'm only going to meet maybe 2 or 3 of the prompts if I read all my books. So the prompts are: read a book with a silhouette on the cover, read a book with strong family elements. This could be a traditional family, a found family, a book featuring travel or adventure, a retelling or has fairy tale elements, and a book published in the decade you were born. For my first pick, I have Hollow Pox by Jessica Thompson. This is part of the Nevermore series. I absolutely love this series. I love all the characters. This is already book 3. This was one of my most anticipated books for last year. Unfortunately, this book, I believe, features some sort of disease, epidemic, pandemic. And due to the current world situation, honestly, I was not in the mood by the time it came out. But I decided that Middle Grade March might be the perfect time to start it. I also have The One and Only Ivan by Christina Applegate. This sounds like it could be quite sad, so I'm going to see how I go for it. It's about a gorilla that lives on a cage. I'm not sure if it is in a circus or at a shopping mall, but it could potentially make me cry, so we'll see how we go. Also, I have Front Desk by Kelly Yang. This is about a kid named Mia Tang. Her family works at a motel, and they hide immigrants in this motel, and she's holding quite a few secrets aside from that one. This book was really hyped when it came out, and I'm really excited to give it a go. As I mentioned at the beginning, I do have some possibilities. Last year for Middle Grade March, I was reading Peter Pan and the Wizard of Oz. Wait, where's my Peter Pan? Oh, right here. I was reading Peter Pan and the Wizard of Oz. I was listening to the Wizard of Oz on audio. Unfortunately, March last month was when everything happened in this side of the year, and I went into a slump. But this book are both quite short, and I hope that maybe I can work them into my TBR. I also have We Dream of Space. I've heard a few people mention this book, and it sounds so cute. It's about a group of siblings that love space, and this takes place on the summer the Challenger was going to be launched. So again, sounds sad, but I want to give it a try. And last but not least, I have The Westing Game. I heard Krista mention... No. Last but not least, I have The Westing Game. I heard Katie mention this book. I'm not sure if it was for her TBR or her recommendations, but it sounded so cool. It's about a person that dies, and he leaves a game for his inheritance. So a group of people are gathered at his house, and they have to figure out some clues or pass the night, something like that. And I was quite intrigued when I heard her talk about it, so I want to give that one a try. Now, if I really wanted to push it, that I'm not sure, because I think I already have an ambitious TBR, and I'm not going to be exclusively reading middle grade this month, I could add Matilda by Roald Dahl. This would meet the prompt of... Nope, I'm skipping ahead. That is all I have for my TBR. Like I mentioned, I am not meeting all the prompts. Like, for example, my edition of Peter Pan has silhouette on the cover. That could work. Peter Pan and Nevermore both work as family or adventure, fairy tale elements. If I really wanted to push it, I could also add Matilda, but I'm not quite sure if I've ever finished this book. I know I love the movie with Mara Wilson and Danny DeVito, but I'm not sure if I ever did finish this book. And this book has really cute, oh look, the infamous cake. Has really cute illustrations in it, and it's honestly not quite that long. But like I said, I'm not sure I ever could get to it. So that's it for my middle grade March TBR. Thank you for watching.